Hey everyone! So today we're going to make a 3D turkey. So here are some of the items that you're going to need. We're going to need some colored construction paper, and as you can see I have all the colors of the rainbow, but you can use whatever colors you have on hand. And then we're going to need something that's circular to trace around. I have this little template here, but you could use a coffee can cover. And then we're going to need a piece of orange or yellow paper for the beak, and a big piece of brown paper, and we're going to use this to cut the circles out of, some scissors, a marker or pencil, and some glue. I prefer using a glue stick because it's not as messy. So first we're going to start with taking our brown piece of paper and laying it down in front of us, and then we're going to get our circular template. And we want to try to lay it down towards one corner of the paper so we're not wasting a whole bunch of this nice construction paper. We get our pencil or our marker out. We hold down the template really tightly and we use our other hand to start tracing along the edge. If you accidentally move onto the template, that's okay, but try your best to stay around the edge of the template, moving your hand if you need to hold it down. There, like that. Once we remove the template, you'll see that your line is still there. And we actually need two circles, so we're going to move this other template up here and we're going to do it again. Tracing around the template while holding it down. Move your hand around the template if you need to, but just make sure you're holding it tightly. And then we're done. The next thing we're going to need is our scissors because we're going to cut along the edge of our drawn out circles. So we want to start with one of the sides and come over and slowly turn our paper and our hand with the scissors to cut along the edge of that circle. And you want to stay as close or on top of that line that you made as you possibly can. And as you can see, I'm turning my paper and I'm curving my hand with the scissors. Just like that. And then we can put that one aside and cut out the next one. Just like that. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get one of our colored pieces of construction paper and we need to make a line. If you have a ruler, you could use a ruler for this, but I don't have a ruler, so I'm actually going to use the other side of the paper and I'm going to pretend to fold it. I line up my edges and I hold it down just like I did with the circle template, and I take my marker and my pencil and I draw a line down the side edge, and then I open it up and I still have all that paper that I can still use because I only need this line on this side because I'm going to cut it and we're going to use it for the project. Now we need to do this with 6 pieces, so whatever colors you choose, we need 6 of them. Now that we have our 6 pieces, we're ready to get started. Let's go ahead and move our 6 pieces away and bring out our brown circles. So we're going to get the first circle out and take one of your colors. If you're doing a rainbow like I am, you can start with the red strip. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looping it on this brown circle. And to do that, the first thing we need to do is make sure that the bottom portion of it is glued down to the brown circle. So just take about an inch worth of one of the edges, put some glue on it, flip it over, and push it down. And we're going to do that with all of the strips, all the way around the top half of the circle. Once you've finished gluing all 6 of your pieces of paper onto the bottom part of the turkey, we're then going to start curling our pieces for the top end to match the bottom end. So what we need to do is we need to add glue to the bottom, only on that little space there that's covered with the brown, so about 1 inch, just like that. We fold it over, line it up, and hold it down with our finger. Sometimes you have to press it down a little bit, and we're going to do that for all 6 of these pieces. If any of them pop up, you can usually just use some more glue and stick them back down. Once you've finished gluing all your pieces so they have little loops, you want to press all the edges down and hold on to it for about 10 seconds or so. The longer you hold on to it, the more secure that it will become. The next thing we want to do is move this one and put it on top so you can see what it looks like. We're going to put this one aside for a second, and we're going to put glue on this brown one, but we want to make sure that the line that we used for drawing the template, whether it be a black marker or pencil, is the side that we add the glue to. So let's go ahead and add a whole bunch of our glue all around the edges and in the middle, and this is going to help secure it to the front side of our turkey. Bring our piece back out, and we want to line it up with the bottom circle. Don't worry about going over your pieces. We actually want them to be secure in between the 2 pieces of brown circle. Hold it down for about 10 seconds or so. You can use your fingers to press in between to make sure that it's going to stick, just like that. For this next part, we're going to move our turkey aside, and we need to pull out another piece of orange or yellow construction paper. It just needs to be a small piece because we're going to make a triangle. Now there's 2 ways to do this. You can use the top edge of the paper to make a triangle, which just looks like a V, or you can use the middle of the paper, if you don't mind wasting some paper, and draw a full triangle. And then we cut them out. Now we only need one of these triangles, so once you've cut both of them out, you can actually just choose which one you'd like, or if you just want to cut one triangle, that's fine as well. Next, we want to pull our turkey back out. We are going to take the triangle and add glue to the side that has the markings on it, whether it be the marker or the pencil. Add the glue to that side and make sure that the flat edge, or the edge that is not pointing down, we want the flat edge to be up towards the feathers. And then the bottom part of the triangle should be pointing down. And that's going to make a really cool looking beak. Now we can get out our marker and make big circles for eyes. 2 big circles, and then 2 pupils, which is the black part of the eye. Color that in. And then a turkey has a little red gizzard down here, so we're just going to make a little wormy looking thing on the side of his nose, and then 2 dots on his nose for his nostrils. For the final step, we're going to grab another piece of paper, and you can choose any color you'd like. I wanted to use white for mine, and we're going to use it for the background of the turkey. We want to line it up on the page to make sure that it fits, and then we're going to flip the turkey over, and on the brown side of the turkey, the circle, we're going to add a bunch of glue. Make sure you've got some on the edges, and then line it up again, and stick him down. Make sure you use your fingers to hold and press him down. You can hold him down for about 10 seconds. And once you're done with that, you have a 3D turkey. Pretty cool, right?